morning. I do love the music. What's up, Vanessa? What's up, Gerbrum? Gerbrum says I fell for the hype. Well, I saw a video clip last night from Dan's Gaming, which shows where to find silver in the early section of the game. So I'm going to see if I can't follow this guide. Because this was the part that I was struggle busing with yesterday. I have coffee, but I haven't had any yet. This right here supposedly is where to go. Supposedly, there's a bunch of silver around here. Also, what are these? Excuse me. Alright, supposedly there's going to be some silver down in here. I just got to pay attention. That's it right there, I bet. Yep.
Silver is a mainstay feedstock for electronics.
It was right here the whole time and I never saw it. Just ridiculously. It's one of those little things, man. Grab all of it I can because I'm going to need a whole bunch of it. I wonder if there's a respawn. Our inventory is full. Alright, we'll have to see about coming back here later. Alright. Oh my god, the sniffles are real this morning, everybody. I apologize. I need to get to my safe spot up here and take my allergy pill. Alright, now I should be able to make that device which breaks up big things. Or no, but I can make that. Hang on. I think it was... I still needed lead for the other thing, but that'll give me more breathing time underwater. Now I need to make... Alright, I have to make this now, the sonic resonator, but I don't know how to make titanium ingots. And I haven't found lead. So I don't know where to find lead yet. I can make a wiring kit though. Why can't I craft it? Corrupted. Requires fully functional fabricator. What does that mean? Dribrom says you'll have to craft a base. Oh, good morning, Lou. There's the fabricator, but it needs energy. Cannot be placed on this surface. Rotate. No, 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 no. Hang on. This is going to take some getting used to. This is a really weird... Okay, rotate. No, god damn it. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to rotate it. In every other game I play, the triggers are the rotate. How do I fucking destroy that? I didn't mean to deconstruct. Deconstruct. Thank you, Jesus. Shrink mode? What is that? The fuck is shrink mode? Alright, open menu LT room. So do these have to be placed on the... I guess they have to be... So I guess it's going to place struts. Yeah, it's placing struts. I see. So I could really build anywhere I want at the moment. Okay. So, knowing that I probably don't want to build right underneath this thing. Oh, I'm out of range of the stuff. So I kind of probably do want to start near here because it has all my storage stuff. So I don't want to build it too close to the surface. How do I rotate? There we go. So it doesn't have a discernible entry on it at the moment. Okay, now I gotta put a hatch. I'm guessing I have to be like, yeah, I was gonna say. I gotta be right there. This is gonna be kind of a pain in the butt. Here's what I need to do. I need to move this because I need it closer to here so that I can build with all my stuff without having to go grab it every single time I want to build something. Jesus. How the fuck does the build tool work?
Seconds.
Enter move mode. Move. RT. It's not doing anything. Oh, I see how that works. So it's shrinking it by fuck is that thing? What is that? Oh, because I had left it floating. I see. Well, I think I would be better for the moment building it close to where I got the silver, because I know I'm going to need a lot more silver. So I guess I'm going to have to do the annoying thing of filling my inventory with what I need. And there's also a little platform there, so that's fine. I need more titanium, and my room is... Jesus, motherfucker. Deconstruct refund. Yeah. I thought I had enough titanium. You motherfucker. This is slightly annoying. When I deconned, I guess I didn't have enough. Somehow I missed a piece in the deconstruction. Let me go grab what I need to make the base and then the stupid hatch, and then I'm going to come back and at least get that going. Major quality of life complaint on my end is they need stackable resources. I'm not a fan of games that don't do stackable resources. That is just redonkulous. Okay. I need to have 5 titanium on me for that, and I need another 1 and 3. So I need 6 titanium and 3 quartz. Deposit the silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 quartz.
Welcome aboard.
Perfect. So now I should fill up a storage thingy and bring it back.
30 seconds.
Wait, was there no air in there?
Welcome aboard.
There is no air. Oxygen production offline. Oh, shit. I gotta figure out how to make oxygen. I don't see any way to make oxygen yet. Huh.
Welcome aboard.
No, go up, 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 up. Must be placed on a base. That's my base.
Power connected. All systems online.
So that's all I
30
needed was...
seconds.
Welcome aboard.
So power was all you need. I thought I might need like an... Okay. Okay. One thing I've noticed is that it doesn't give me a waypoint for my base. So how am I supposed to remember where this place is or get back to it?
Welcome aboard.
Alright, from here on out, once I get everything moved, I need to obviously expand the base and then build some more stuff.
Welcome aboard.
I need more stuff. What is a wall rack? One item. I need quartz to be able to do a floor locker.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, I think it's much bigger. Alright, I have a little bit more left to grab. But first... By the way, can I eat uncooked fish now? These fuckers are hard to grab. Okay, but it takes water, so...
30 seconds.
Alright. Good to know, Jack. Keep enjoying Starfield. It is a good game. Habitat beacon? Okay.
Welcome aboard.
There is some jank with these controller icons. Actually, I should keep that battery. It's not a lot, though. What's up, Nink2? Good morning. All right, so
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
not right now. I'm busy. Habitat beacon, I definitely want. gotta be really close, don't you? Can I place it like right here? Come on now. It really is not wanting to let me be where I want to put it. Whatever. Build area. What? Okay, so now I can see that as like an icon.
Welcome aboard.
So I need to build a Noah thing here next. And a fabricator. Probably a fabricator next. Processor. I need more energy for that though. Can I attach? Well, if I need more titanium. Definitely need a whole bunch more titanium and quartz. No, I need titanium.
Seconds.
Okay, this ought to be enough to get me going to the next step. Dude, the creepy voices I'm hearing every once in a while, I can't wait to find out more about that. So I want to immediately expand by adding another room. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I don't think I did that right. Shit. Hold up.
30 seconds.
I fucked that up somehow. How do I do that? Okay. Yeah, but how did I... Has an attachment. No, I didn't mean to... I didn't extend it properly. Fuck. do this? It's got to be symmetrical. I am a nut for symmetrical stuff. Nope, I gotta do one more. Okay, one more. Okay, that is still not symmetrical. Damn it. Okay. That's the original box. Okay. So I need to add a full box. And the placement of this is really weird because if you do it just so, it doesn't add it on, it adds it as like an extension. So it's like a slight overlap. Okay. Like that. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, that's much better. Nope, we're going to put it right here on the door. Thanks for the super chat. What was the message here? I enjoy Subnautica, but I do hope there are regulations in the future for gaming about what early access should be. This is okay for me, but I'm never a fan of companies selling half-baked buggy alphas. Can you give me an example of a company that has released a buggy half-assed alpha as an early access? Other than like a little crappy indie team. I would love examples though, because the only examples I can think of companies that have sold buggy ass alphas as early access are like the little crowd-funded indie MMOs like Pantheon Rise of the Fallen or Ashes of Creation or Chronicles of Illyria, like all of those little indie MMOs. But every other early access I can think of that I play have been top notch. Valheim, Enshrouded, V Rising. My mind is blanking. This is pretty good so far. I would have to go back and look at my early accesses. What do I play in early access? I didn't have that experience with Grounded 2 at all. Like, I literally have videos of my Grounded 2. I played it from day one. Had a great time with Grounded 2. I don't know what you mean by poorly optimized, almost unplayable. Obsidian releases phenomenal products, and they're a Microsoft company. They don't release buggy stuff. I would need to know what you mean by unplayable and poorly optimized. So I played Grounded 2. I have videos of Grounded 2 on my Xbox Series X from the day it launched into game preview like a year ago. And I'm playing on Xbox. I believe Co-Carnage
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert.
has the
Return
PC
to the life
version,
pod
and
at
he
your
streamed
convenience.
way more than I did and didn't have any issues. I would say that's probably a GPU issue, like not an optimization issue. It's just a, yeah, that's, I feel like it's fairly unrealistic to expect a company to have an early access product that caters to every tiny little, that's not the point of an early access, right? Optimization is something that happens at launch. Now, obviously, they want to optimize as best they can for an early access, but you can't optimize. Right, exactly, Gerbrom. It could also be how you've configured your hardware. And like you said, a patch fixed it 2 months later. So that, yeah, I would say probably not the best example. Like I said, I could think of those like indie MMOs have all been buggy hot messes, and they still are. Many of them haven't even made it to the finish line. But I honestly can't think of any. I can't think of any really bad early access titles that I've played.
Seconds.
Aw, inventory full.
Oxygen.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, what do I need to build in here? I'm probably going to need to put more power up top, that's for sure. Oh, you little shit. Whatever, I don't care if it's not perfectly placed. Oh, I need another quartz. There's some quartz right there.
30 seconds.
Is there any more quartz around here? Alright, let me get back to my base before I check out the next super chat. I want to drown out here. Some quartz.
30 seconds.
Okay. I should have enough
Welcome
power
aboard.
to keep me going now for a while. Oh, I need to sort out food. Steam should have a minimum expectation for indie companies releasing alpha on their website, like a minimum expectation chart. Well, the biggest problem with that is here's the biggest problem with that concept. And I don't mean this disrespectfully. You've got a 5090, you're fine. The biggest problem with that is like minimum expectations. Who defines the minimum expectations? What are the minimum expectations? Are we talking hardware? Because if we're talking hardware, the problem is you can't control like people out there gaming on 15-year-old potatoes. Like there's so many issues with trying to dictate what the minimum standards should be because my minimum standards are not going to be your minimum standards, which are not going to be my brother's minimum standards, which are not going to be my um, my nephew's standards, which are not going to be my wife's standards. Like everybody's got a different standard of what they consider. Like for example, I don't like to go play Knights of the Old Republic anymore um, because I feel that the graphics are too far outdated. I think the story is amazing, but there's no quality of life features. And when I look at that, it feels like a 25-year-old game. And so I won't play that because it feels too old. So my minimum standard of what I consider to be a playable game is based on my personal preference because there are people out there who don't give a shit about the graphics, who don't give a shit about the quality of life features, and they love Knights of the Old Republic and they still play Knights of the Old Republic every
Seek
year,
caloric intake.
right? That's a tricky thing. I gotta get some food. One thing I will say that's nice about this game is I can pause. I can literally just go into the menu and pause. Me a little shit.
Seconds.
Ow! Come here.
Welcome aboard.
Now I don't have a fabricator is the problem. Alright, first things first, fabricator. Food. Oh. It interesting. This is health stats as well. Make all the water. Place. Hang on, you guys are chatting about a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, Fulano to tell. I do think. I do think.
To the life pod at your convenience.
I do think that those things will be tweaked in early access. Because I do think it's all a little too fast right now. I'm gonna pause here. Give me a second. I'll come back and answer that super chat. I'll be right back. All right, there's a ton of different things going on in chat, so let me answer everything. Uh, Folano, I think I responded to you, but I have a further thought on that. It's like I think everything here. Um, I don't know enough yet about the what you get access to when you build the structure. What kind of better food and drink I can build? Is there more? Can I make longer lasting food and drink? Those are all questions that I don't know yet. I do think that the initial food and drink feels very quick, but I don't know if there are things that can extend that yet because I haven't played long enough. There was another super chat that came in right before I ducked out. Let me go find this. If it was an optimization, I focus on PCs 3 years or younger. If I have an out-of-date PC, update it. Some people are cheap. Well, I mean, it's not even just a cheap thing. It's also a budget thing. Like some people have different priorities in life. Like maybe their kid has cancer and they need to pay for cancer treatment. Like there are life priorities that are more important than spending $4,000 to upgrade a computer. I do think that um, it's up to like the Steam policy, the refund policy people are mentioning. I am very glad they are changing that because way too many people abuse it. That's one of the reasons none of my games have ever been listed on Steam. And the reason I've never listed my games on Steam is twofold. Well, actually threefold. One, Steam takes way too much of a percentage. It's fucking cutthroat. 30% of my income for what? A platform? I don't need a platform to sell a game on. Like I can sell my game through word of mouth and my own marketing. So at 30%, no. You want to charge me 10%? Okay, but 30%, get fucked. Two is the refund policy. I absolutely refuse to sell a game on a platform that allows people to buy a game, try a game, and refund the game. I think that you should be able to watch people play the game, provide a demo if you would like, but the moment someone has made a purchase, there should not be any money back ever. The only reason you should ever get your money back is if there is some sort of malware or like if there's a completely broken thing, like if the game is bugged, if there's a game breaking bug and you can't play the game and it's something on my end and it's my fault, I should give you your money back. That's kind of like if I, if I go to a restaurant and order food, I paid for the food. Like I'm paying for the food. The only reason I should get my money back for the food is if there is a hair in the soup or there's a fly in the soup or I find a cockroach in my hamburger. But if I order food, I get the food, I take a bite of the food and I'm like, "Ew, I don't like this sauce." Um, I want my money back? No. No, not a chance in the fucking world. That has always been, in my mind, one of the worst refund policies of all time. Like, no, you don't get to take a bite of the food and then if you don't like this flavor of the sauce, you get a refund. Fuck that. And number three was for the longest time, Steam allowed review bombing, which means if someone gets pissed off at you for any reason whatsoever and they have a big enough following, they can create a bunch of bot accounts or they can get all their followers to go review bomb your game. So Steam has had a lot of issues for a lot of years, and that's why I've never put my games on it. But the the people refund abusing, I'm glad that they're capping down on that. Someone mentioned earlier that they're going to reduce it to be only being able to refund 5 games per season or something, or five refunds. Dr. Ningtu says if you have done more than 5 refunds in a year, you are using the refund system as a try and buy, and every time you do a refund, it costs Steam money to process it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of issues. Um, so create a system. Oh, I am absolutely anti-consumer. I am absolutely anti-consumer. Fuck you. Fuck you, the consumer. I am anti. Here's what I'm anti. I am anti. The customer is always right. I am 100% against that shit. The customer is not always right. The customer doesn't know shit. Sorry, don't care. Nope. Um, so I am very much for if you buy an airplane ticket to get on a plane and you fly from point A to point B, you don't get your money back just because you don't like the attitude of the flight waitress, flight attendant, or you didn't like the food that they served on the plane, or the Wi-Fi was shitty. Like, those are not reasons to get your money back. Was the flight canceled? That's a reason to get your money back. But you take a bite of the food, you don't get your money back just because you don't like the flavor. There needs to be something wrong with the food to get your money. That is not anti-consumer. That is realistic. So get the fuck out of here, Brad Flully-Willing. You're anti-consumer. No, I'm realistic. If I make a product and sell the product, unless there is something broken with the product, you need to pay full price for that product. You don't want to pay full price for that product, you're a cheap ass bitch. End of story. I do not believe that people should be able to get their money back because they take a bite of something and don't like the flavor. That's not how it works. You don't need to be able to rent games, Marcos. I think creating demos would be a good solution. More companies should create demos, which allows people a chance to try it before they buy it. I think that is the easiest solution. All any company has to do is they make the first 30 minutes of the game. You can, because it's really easy to do. I've done it. All you do is you take a 30-minute vertical slice, you cut it off, you like provide players with the first 30 minutes, you cut it off, and you put a little pop-up that says, "Thanks for playing our early access. If you would like to play the full game, whatever." And then that's the demo, and you make that available to everybody. I think 30-minute demos would be the perfect solution for everybody. It takes no time on the developer's part to make that happen, and it allows the people who want to try it before they buy it a chance to try it before they buy it. But I would also argue, like, um, these days I can watch a streamer play a game and I can know within 5 minutes if I'm going to like the game or not. Like, it's not hard to make a decision as a customer as if something's going to be right for you just by watching someone else play it. It's not difficult. Anti-consumer, get the fuck out of here. Customers can ruin games as much as help them. They can. Entitlement is the worst thing ever, man. All right, we've got a fabricator. I think I need to build a Noah. Maybe in a minute. A battery terminal is a good thing. Lights. Yeah, let's get some lights in here. Fuck, I can't tell if that's centered or not. That is not centered. Rotate. Okay. Yay! I got it centered. All right, that's much better. That might be too much light, actually. We'll sort it out later. I like the music. JK says, I used to say the customer's always right as soon as they agree with me. You came to me as an expert. I'll let you pick what you want after I explain the consequences. Then it's on you. Blizzard is a victim of consumer entitlement. It's an example, yeah. All right, let's see here. Alright, well, I gotta say, shout out to Dan's Gaming for putting up the video on how to find silver last night, because just being able to build the silver immediately got me to this stage and has made the game way more enjoyable. I was struggle busing hardcore after 3 hours of gameplay trying to find silver, and now that I have found it, I feel like everything else is falling into place now. I still obviously need to find lead and stump some stuff, but now being able to get a buildable base going, that's a huge deal. Now I just need to increase my inventory size. Inventory is full. Alright. Good morning. One of the girls is up.
Welcome aboard.
Okay. Gray says, I have moved from the west coast to the east coast driving, and it's funny how the further east you go, the customer always right flips. I haven't told the story in a while. Jerome says, lead can be found southeast of the plant, thing that changes your metabolism about 300 meters, so it's a bit down. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't play the first one either, Heinrich. Nick2 says, hopefully as adults, we have a very good idea of what we like to play, and then we only buy what we like. I have never, so I'm 46 years old, Nick2. I have never once refunded a video game. Ever. Not once. Nor have I ever refunded anything in my life. Ever. I have claimed warranties, but I've never once, at 46 years old, I've never refunded anything ever in my life. Not once. Why? I don't need to. I am what you consider a informed consumer. I don't make purchases without knowing in advance if it's worth my money, worth my time, and something that's going to be valuable for me. It's really easy. Don't spend money on stupid shit and you won't be disappointed. Oh, Nink2 says, the only thing that worries me about this game is it's too much like the first one. I have so many hours in the first one, I may feel like I'm playing the first game. Yeah, that's a legitimate concern. I've talked about that in somewhere else. I can't remember what game it was. Might have been Hades too. It's like you have to be able to make your sequel similar enough to the first game to satisfy the original fans, but different enough that those fans will feel like they are playing a new game. A great example of this is Pillars of Eternity 2 is way bigger and more expanded and has more things to do than Pillars of Eternity 1, but it still takes that same top-down CRPG system and add it on top of it. Okay, I need to build the Noah in here, which I need glass, which I think I can make. I need quartz. I need quartz, damn it. Not titanium.
30 seconds.
Oh shit. That's like something that's corrupted or something. I remember I stumbled into this by accident the other day.
Oxygen.
The fact that you refunded a game because you felt it was disappointed, I just think that that speaks volumes. Like, I would never, ever, ever refund a game because I didn't like something about it. I would only ever
The
refund
Noetic
something
advisor
if it
has
was
transmitted an
broken.
alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
And that's why I think that we need to get rid of the whole refund thing entirely. Like, you should not be allowed to refund a game because you were disappointed. That's you going into a restaurant and taking a bite of the burger and saying, "Ew, I don't like the flavor of the sauce they used." No, man, that's the risk you take. Like, when you try things off the menu that you've never tried before, you run the risk of it not being
30
something that you
seconds.
like. But unless it's broken, no one should be getting a refund ever. I think that is just, to me, I apologize in advance, not really for offending when I say this, but I think that is one of the scummiest things a human being can do is refund something because I don't like it. It was disappointing. Come on now. Come on now. Really? Like, being real here. Like, if it wasn't broken, you didn't need a refund. I don't like the sauce they use in this burger. I want my money back. I don't like the croutons in this salad. I want my money back. You Ripping Reaper, you are exactly the reason why Steam is changing that policy. You must have gotten into this conversation a little late, but Steam is literally changing their refund policy because of people like you. They are no longer allowing people to try and buy. That's the reason they are changing the refund policy because people like you have abused it. I didn't like it. I want my money back. No, that's not what it's there for. The refund policy is there for if things are broken. But when you have people who abuse it, that's the problem. Do better. That place was east of my abode. Oh, my wife is very much so. We have gone to restaurants before and we have ordered food and gotten the wrong order. And there are people out there who would legitimately throw a fit and demand their money back. And you know what my wife and I do?
Welcome aboard.
Okay, guess we're trying something new tonight. Like, it is really easy not to be a douchebag human being. Try new things, experience new things. It's like I went to a restaurant, and we're not talking $500 orders. We're talking, we went to a restaurant, ordered, I ordered the chicken teriyaki burger, and they brought me the smash burger, right? I could literally, that is a legitimate reason to ask for a refund. You fucked my order up. I want my money back. I'm leaving this restaurant. Or, hey, smash burger looks pretty good. Smells pretty good. Let's try it. Like, I think that there are examples of when it's acceptable and when it's not acceptable, but some people have never been taught like how to be a good human being, and I think that's a major issue. I love how the excuse was, well, Steam decided to make it is a feature in their store. Why shouldn't I be allowed to use it? Come on, like, rawr. The exploit is there. I should be able to use it. It's not my fault they didn't fix it. JK says, my brother always would claim the wine was corked. He did it at a family gathering. I pointed out it can't be corked. It's a screw top. He's a scummy con artist. John Kuhn says, if you only knew my ex-wife, she could not go to restaurants. She constantly returned dishes that she didn't like the taste of, despite multiple people telling her you won't like that. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know which way I need to turn this thing. Whoa, why did it suddenly... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. The eyeball is always going to be facing you. Cool. Well, I don't need to talk to Ruby yet. I need to still go find Warren or whatever his name is. I need a bio bed, which requires me to make copper wire and glass. Is it using the items out of these, or is it not using the items? I think it is. Oh, that one's not against the wall. It is now. Okay. I need quartz. There was a whole bunch east of here. On that pillar. Next Gen says, do I need to play the others first if I want to try this? No. I've never played their other games. This is the first time I've ever played one of their games. I don't see any more reports immediately. There was some on the ceiling, I think. I need a whole bunch of it, so let's just grab all I can until I'm full up. Nick just says my ex would send a Big Mac back. Oh. Yeah, if the food's bad, you just don't go back. Like, oh, great example of this. Chris and I went, there was when we were in Mexico City, there was this place we had passed by. You know, it was on the way to her school and on the way to my gym. And so, it was like a bar, you know, and they served like burgers and chicken wings and shit like that. But it was like a drinks bar. And we finally, after like 2 years of walking by this place, we were out one day. We were both thirsty and hungry. We're like, let's stop and get a beer and a burger. The burgers were so bad, neither one of us finished our burgers. We just never went back. But literally, we got the beers, we got the burgers. The buns were legitimately hard, like knock, like stale buns. And the burgers were obviously like pre-frozen hamburger patties, right? And the meat patties were literally like cardboard. Like they were hard, no juice to them whatsoever. And it was the worst burger I have ever had in my life. 100% legitimately worst burger I've ever had in my life. Could we have made a stink and gotten our money back? Probably, because they were legitimately that bad. But instead what we did was we drank our beers. We each had a couple of bites of our burgers. We tried to douse it in ketchup to see if that could make it passable. It was not something that we considered edible. We paid our tab. We left. We never went back. It was that simple. Like, I've definitely played games that I've never finished. Final Fantasy VII. The remake. Not the first one, but the second one. Rebirth. I bought $70, paid for it, went to go play it. I got 30 hours into it. The mini games were so annoying that I stopped playing the game and I never finished streaming it. And I love the originals. Couldn't get past the annoying mini games because all the mini games were just outfits for Tifa and the other girl. And I'm like, I don't get off on this shit. Like, I have a real big-tittied Latina in my bedroom. Like, I don't need big-tittied anime girls to get off to. So I like that whole minigame system felt so lame to me that I just quit playing the game. Now, had I done what the person earlier in chat suggested, I would have like refunded the game because I'm like, I don't like this. This is stupid. I want my money back. I just was like, whatever. Moved on to the next. Played the demo for Prince of Persia. Like last year before. What was it called? The Lost Crown? Played the demo. The demo was super fun. Bought the game. Got into the game. Got like 10 hours into the game and I realized that the demo had not represented all of the precision-based gameplay that game required. It felt very much like a Souls game to me. And I was like, yeah, I'm not enjoying myself. Spent $50. Played it for 10 hours. Didn't enjoy it. Moved on about my business. Never made an upset video about it. Never complained about it. Just moved on. Now, had I done what all these people on Steam do, I would have demanded my money back. But I like, yeah, this is stupid. Ning 2, you brought up a very I was gonna make a video about this, Ning 2. Um, so you know how I've been accused of toxic positivity on my channel? Um, and I made a video when I was playing Starfield's Shattered Space DLC a couple years ago now, referring to that. So when someone accused me of toxic positivity, and the video I made was I talked about how um, life is too short to focus on all the negative shit. I have very limited time left on this planet. I'm mid 40s, right? I'm going to make sure that the rest of my life is only focused on doing the things that I love, enjoying the things that I like, and focusing on the positive. That's what I want to contribute to the world. So last night I'm on TikTok. I'm going to pull this up really quick actually. I'm going to make a video about this. Just wait. This is great. So I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan. And he did a podcast the other day. I'm going to go see if I saved it. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I did save it. So you're not going to have the audio. So, but he talks about back then, I would have told you all the movies I hate, and here are the reasons why they suck and whatnot, and you would never hear that from me today. You'll never know why. But this is the point, man. Life is too short. I almost died of a heart attack 6 years ago. Almost lost my fucking mind last year when his mom died. I could die any minute now. I could leave this place any second. I don't want to spend any more few seconds on things that suck. Instead, I'm going to spend my hours telling you about what I love. That's a better use of my time. If you're looking for negativity, you don't need me to find it. I'm going to be making an extended video about this because I love Kevin Smith. I've loved all of his films. Life is too fucking short, kids. Right? Like, that depends on your algorithm, Ning, too. My TikTok is full of amazing shit because I follow amazing creators on there. I don't really follow anybody that does gaming, though. It's all, I follow, here. I follow 90 people is who I follow. So, I do follow Co-Carnage. I like this guy. This guy, the Imp of the Perverse, he's awesome. So what he does is he does like hand-dyed shirts, like linen blazers and shirts and stuff, but he also does baguettes. He like makes baguettes all the time. He's like, who's got the hunger? And so he makes these sandwiches while promoting his clothing. So he's got like this one where like recently he was like, here's this hand-dyed linen shirt that I'm wearing and all the clothes behind me that I sell, but we're gonna make a baguette together. And he does these food videos. I fucking love this dude. So he makes food videos. I follow shit like that on my TikTok. Like, I follow that guy. There's like a couple of boat captains. Robin Hobb, she's an author. She finally got on TikTok. Her daughter is the one who made her get on TikTok. So I think your algorithm is what you want it to be. Russell Crowe made an account recently. It started off as doing watch content, and now he's doing like behind the scenes stuff from the Highlander film that he's making. Jackson Galaxy, who's like the cat whisperer dude. Tool, because I love the band. Red Green, because I loved the show when I was growing up. Alton Brown, because I like his cooking stuff. Luke Cook, who's an actor. Like, there's, your algorithm is what you make of it. Life is too damn short not to enjoy it. Yes, Crazy Town. And if you have a shitty job, definitely quit it if you can afford to. DSM says toxic positivity is a stupid made-up term from people mad that you don't hate the same things they do. Oh, it's legitimately a made-up term. Now I'm craving a Big Mac because somebody mentioned Big Mac earlier. We are supposed to go to. We're going to the river today. We might be going to Burger King on the way home. It depends on how we all feel when we're on the way back. Anthony Vincent. Who is Anthony Vincent? I'm going to Google it now. Oh, this is the singer dude. I know who he is, DSM. My brother and I share his stuff to each other every once in a while. I don't follow him, but we share his stuff occasionally because he does some really hilarious music videos. I didn't know his name off the top of my head, but I know who you're talking about. All right, what do I need next? Oh, I know what I need. I need to make this thing right here, the sonic resonator. I need that for the quest, but I gotta have lead. Now, Dribrom told me where to find lead earlier. He said something about, I think he said west of the thing where I got my stats. I don't really remember. Oh, this
The
thing.
Neurotic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
This is west. Oh, I use TikTok. That's what I do at nights when I'm in bed. My brother and I will send each other 15, 20 things a day. My sister-in-law, I share each other stuff. I mean, as a family, my wife, my brother, my sister-in-law, we've all been using TikTok as an entertainment source for probably the past 5 years now. It kind of started during the pandemic.
30 seconds.
Okay, looking for stuff that I haven't seen before. That's titanium. Not seeing anything yet.
Biomass in this region is dominated by a single species of large jelly. Simple within 30 seconds. Ecological crisis.
Dude, I'm not seeing any so far. I'm terrified to go any deeper though, because I don't have... Do you have anything in my inventory? I do. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not willing to go deeper when I have a whole bunch of shit in my inventory. I should have stashed all this quartz. I didn't think about that. Oh, what's this? Ah, it's silver. I have plenty of silver. Copper. I have plenty of copper. There's also silver. I don't need silver. I don't need silver. Suddenly when I don't need silver, it's all over the fucking place. Well, I am not finding lead yet. Ooh, what is this? Might as well grab it.
30 seconds.
My inventory is full. I gotta go back to my home base. North, northeast, not south. Oh. Let me go back. Because I got to make the resonator before I can go down to get to the next black box. You're not going to bother me when I have a torch, huh?
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard.
Good morning. Christina's out there. Okay. You ready for the river? She ignored me. She's like, I need to find Christina. Where's my auntie? All right. North, northeast. For a shipwreck. Yeah, I mean, people who have played the first game in particular, I think are primed and ready to do that kind of stuff DSM like, because they've already done it, so they know exactly what they're looking for. People like me who are complete newbies, I mean, there's a learning curve. I'll be honest, like, I was not having that much fun in the first 3 hours, but once I saw that video on how to find silver, like, once I understood what I was looking for, it made the game way more enjoyable.
Echo analysis detects human remains interred beneath the sediment. This site is a mass grave.
Come on. Splooge me! Give me some oxygen. Thank you. So, I definitely think, as an early access product, it needs a lot of polish. It needs to add a lot of tutorials. But if you can get past the lack of tutorials, I think that, I'm enjoying myself now, for sure. But there was a definite learning curve that I feel is way too harsh for new people. But I'm also always going to say that about every game I play. Like, every game I play, I'm always going to say the company needs to make it easier for new players to get into. And you're always going to have some asshat who's like, no, we don't want our games to be easy. We don't want casual gamers. Only hardcore people should play this game. I have no idea if it's going to come to PS5 or whatever. Is the first game on PS5? Excuse me.
30 seconds.
seen. What is this? No, it's not anything that I would consider to be lead. Something's beeping in here. Advanced wiring kit unlocked. Air bubble. Come here. I still haven't seen anything that would qualify as lead. Like I said, it's just an issue of knowing what I'm looking for. Come here, blub blub. Yep. That's copper. Oh, here's a current.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
What is this? Titanium, but I need a sonic resonator. Oh, I'm getting pushed. Which may not be a good thing. Come here.
30 seconds.
Oh, I've been here before. Do, 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 do. DSM said the first game did more did more of onboarding than this game. Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero both on PlayStation. This is all titanium. So this would be an area where I think the game could definitely use some guiding, where it's like, here's how to find these resources. Here's a waypoint. Here's what they look like. And then once you've unlocked that, then it's like, okay, now you've got to go find them on your own. But here, let's teach you how to find them in the early sections of the game.
30 seconds.
And then once you've found them, once we've taught you how to find them, you can go forth and find them on your own. I do not have that yet, Vibram. I have it available as a waypoint. Let me go back to the base. Noah wanted to talk to me about somebody called Ruby, and I have not taken that quest yet. I have the Wanderer black box, but that one I need a resonator to get down to.
Welcome aboard.
So I'm enjoying this, by the way. Someone said yesterday in my first impressions video, they're like, all you're doing is complaining about this. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm providing feedback on an early access title. And if you think feedback is complaining, then your IQ is so low that you need to go back to Reddit. Because no, it's not complaining to talk about the things that the game could do better. It's literally talking about, hey, I like this game. Here's some feedback. That's what the purpose of an early access is. Alright, I need to talk to Noah to get a waypoint for that Ruby.
T. Ruby Anar, lead pilot. Partial voice data retrieved.
Hey! Umala! Uh-oh.
Do you remember the flight to the Cicada? Before you were scanned into storage, Ruby kept maneuvering the shuttle wildly, and then apologizing to the passengers. I don't know how you felt about it. Personally, I was charmed. She finds her work intoxicating, and that's what life is all about. Loving what you do. Signal location uploaded to
You
your
can do that
PDA.
as well here in Ning 2. There's a scanner you can build. Are you telling me that's what that scanner would do? Hold up. Scanner station. Hold on. Mission critical. Locates resources, wrecks, and anomalies within an expanded range. Oh. But I would need to build a system chip, which I don't know how to build yet. But I'm thinking that's what you're talking about, Ning 2, is that right there. But I don't think I can make a system chip yet. Let me. You know what I bet I would have to do before I did that? Hold that thought. I think the processor allows you to complete complex biomechanical and manufacturing tests over time for more advanced recipes. I need to build this. Let's put this over here. Okay. So maybe I can make a computer chip now? Yep, look at that. Would you look at that? System chip. Hold on. I should be able to make that scanner station. Oh, what do I need? What else do I need? I thought I just made a wiring kit. I need a wiring kit and some more titanium. Oh, I made copper wire, not a wiring kit. Okay, I need some titanium. Let's go get titanium really quick and we can build that scanner. And maybe that scanner will show me how to find lead. If not, Vibram gave me a location in which I could begin to look. Right now I need some fucking titanium. Where titanium, wherefore art thou? That was not titanium. Hello? Wherefore art thou, titanium?
30 seconds.
Alright, I better go back out. That ought to be enough. You can do it!
Oxygen.
It probably won't be today, Crazy Town.
Welcome aboard.
We're gonna go to the river today, is the plan. But I'll probably be back tomorrow afternoon for some Conan Exiles. Okay, here we go. Scanner system, mission critical, locates resources, wrecks, and anomalies within an expanded range, buildable and base interiors. Jesus, that thing is huge. Must be... Oh, you can't mount it against the wall. Well, hold up. Okay. How does this bad boy work? Ah ha ha ha! Find me lead, motherfucker. Now, how does that work? So what is that? Oh, I've got this thing turned the wrong way. Hold up. I thought it needs to be turned around. Nope. Definitely like this. I didn't understand what that was. So, use scanner station. Find me lead. What does that mean? How does that work? Is that in relation to my base, so it means it's in that direction? I don't rate games out of 10, so you're out of luck asking me that question. You are shit out of luck asking that on this channel. I don't quite understand how that scanner worked. Today is picnic day, assuming everything goes as planned. How is this working? So, is that in relation to the placement of this device? And it has a maximum scanning range of 300. So this would be 100, 200, 300. So 150 meters in that direction should be some lead, roughly. Is that how that works? 150 meters. That would be roughly where Camp 1 is. In the direction of the ruby black box. Not quite to Camp 1, but someone over there. I would also assume the center is where I was, because it had a range of 300. So it was showing me like 100 to 150, which would be roughly right around here. So somewhere around here, there should be some lead. The question is, what does it look like? That's what I don't know. But it should be right around here. I did not see a way to click on anything to show me as a waypoint. No. Titanium. Titanium.
30 seconds.
Silver. Silver. Yeah, all around here should be where the lead is, because according to the if I'm reading the sonar properly. I just don't know what it looks like is the problem. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some sort of a... like a cave or something.
30 seconds.
Might be something over here. Because, like, there's that tunnel system there. There's also a cave right there.
Oxygen.
Hello. This is mildly terrifying. Oh, there's an oxygen. No, that's not an oxygen. Loom sap. Dude, if I run an oxygen in here, I am screwed. Titanium? Yeah, I don't see anything down here either.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna drown down here. Oh, there might be an air pocket. Ooh, water. Hello.
Look, anytime I say Nahima Journal Go, it starts recording. Then I print the important parts in quartz in case I get reset.
So, it's recording now?
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Are you embarrassed? Hey, Nahima's hanging out with me in an air pocket and she's milking the sponges.
Now I'm obviously embarrassed.
Why?
Because you seem to think sponges are mammals.
Because you've recorded permanent evidence you have a friend, or is it me specifically who's an embarrassment?
I have lots of friends. They worry about me if I don't show up. This sponge secretes an antibiotic for me because I feed it. People think solidarity is something for humans with full bellies. But they're wrong, Zip. Nature isn't just red in tooth and claw. There's
What
more
the fuck?
going on than a market of violence.
So come down and visit the hot caves with me. Display a little solidarity.
Well, I am at a loss. I guess I'll head in the direction of the Ruby POI and see if I can't find something more closer to there. Well, I know where you found some, Dribrum. I'm trying to understand how that sonar thing worked. Now I gotta find my way out of here because this is chaos. Fuck, I'm stuck in here now. Yeah, I think we follow the green things out. Ruby was in that direction. Because if I understood the sonar, it was going to be around this like 150, 200 meters, or 100 to 150 meters away from camp, but that did not appear to be the case. See, those all require the resonator to do. That's a resonator. Yeah, below the chimney. I just need to see it once. Once I see it and I know what I'm looking for, it becomes less of an issue.
Seconds.
Oh, frack, I'm gonna
Contact. Altera Starship wreck detected.
Okay, my number one priority right now is that is something new. That might be it right there. Yep. Found it. Okay. That's my number one priority, is to find more of that shit. Because I need enough to make the resonator, and then I can come back and get more. That should be enough to make the resonator.
Seconds.
Yep, I'm aware. Alright, I should have enough to make my resonator. So, alright, I know what it looks like now. That's the most important thing.
Oxygen.
And now I can go make my resonator. Oh, actually, I don't know, because I don't know how to make the titanium ingots. That sounded terrifying. The fuck is that? Oh, it's one of those things. Go away! I don't know how to make titanium ingots, so that's a new one. Although maybe I do now that I installed the thing. Alright, let's make some titanium ingots. I did make copper wire, but it's telling me that I don't have copper wire. What the fuck? Yeah, it's 2 copper right there. Why did it not make the copper wire? Wait, I can charge things? How does that work? Open. Oh shit, can I charge batteries in there? I had an empty battery somewhere. Oh, see, it dropped them on the floor. You motherfuckers. Yeah, can I put an empty battery in there? I thought this was just to craft new batteries. So it's charging the battery. Holy shit, I had no idea. Alright. Okay. I need titanium ingots. I don't know how to make those yet. Oh, I do know how to make the wave maker now, though. Hold up. Come here. Stop, stop, stop. Grab a battery. Getting sidetracked really quick. Wave maker, please. Craft. Now, does that automatically equip, I wonder?
The Wakemaker is a marine adaptation of the Spacemaker EVA thrust pistol system. Travelers should be careful to rest their wrist, elbows, and shoulders during prolonged use.
That's cool as hell. How does that work? Toggle lights. Oh, do I automatically just move faster now? Oh, that's dope as shit, dude. I automatically just move faster now because I have this. Okay, that's a cool upgrade. But it does use batteries, so I'm gonna have like I have to pay. I have to pay attention to battery life on that. That's cool though. What's up, Studman? 6:30. I need to let me double check with my wife before I go any further. 'Cause I need to see if we've heard anything from her sister yet.
Warning. Power offline.
Alright, we've not heard anything yet, so I don't know what time she's showing up. Oxygen production offline. Oh shit, do I need some more, why? Why is my oxygen production offline? And shit, that happened while I was AFK. How am I suddenly drawing more juice? Like, how did it suddenly start drawing more juice than before?
Welcome aboard.
I've never seen the sun go down. Oh, the scanner. The scanner's still running. Do I turn it off?
Power connected. All systems online.
Did not know that. Thank you for that.
Warning. Power offline.
Okay. So the scanner takes a... Okay, so it's probably nighttime up top, and the scanner. Yeah, it's nighttime, and apparently that scanner, when it's active, is drawing
Welcome
a
aboard.
boatload of juice. Okay. Alright. So I can't make this resonator until I get titanium ingots. I don't know how to make titanium ingots yet. Because I haven't unlocked any sort of recipe to make titanium ingots. I've already got the processor, Dribrom. It's over here. I built the processor, that was the first thing I did. Oh, there's a... I can click on it, though. Oh, shit. I thought it was just a thing that gave me access to more recipes, but there's actually... You can actually use it. Oh! Hang on. I did not know that. Hold up. Configure processor. There's a whole bunch of shit we can make here. We can make titanium ingots, copper ingots, silver ingots, germanium. Alright, I need... That is so tiny. I need 2 titanium ingots. Load processor.
Warning. Power offline.
You fucker. I gotta go get some more juice. I probably need to build a what's it called? A bioreactor. Which I can't do. Yet, because I gotta make copper and titanium ingots. Okay, I need more juice. End of story. I think the only thing I can make right now is solar panels. And they don't do me a lot of good when there's...
Connected. All systems online.
Alright, well, that's fine. I'm building some more of these bad boys. I think it's because the sun just came out. Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, look at that thing go. So that's like a... That's like a mining processing thing from like No Man's Sky, when you put all the shit in and it processes your ore. Yeah, all of this is good. I just still am very adamant that this game needs a fucking tutorial system. It needs something to guide players through these steps. No Man's Sky has it. Dune Awakening has it. Enshrouded has it. There needs to be a tutorial system that says, build this to get to this, to get to this, to get to this. Here's how you make... Like, I have no fucking clue how to make ingots. Like, that was a mixture of chat and me just clicking on things until I figured, oh, that's how you make ingots. That should not be that way. It needs to be better. Like, needs a tutorial system. All right, now Sonic Resonator.
The Resonator's blueprints include several components not based on Altera designs or any known human engineering. Despite these irregularities, the Resonator will selectively fracture mineral deposits and a narrow range of alien biomolecules.
However, I need more batteries. I need to have at least one battery on me at any given time to recharge these things. I'm learning that. So I need more copper right away. And I'm gonna have to go get some food sorted. Okay. First things first. I need some... Probably need to sort out some... not food. I need copper. You are incorrect when you make that statement. Username HSHVDH. Learn how to create a username, for God's sake, instead of just random fucking letters. Show that you have an IQ of more than 2, please. Everything in video games doesn't have to be handed to you. No one's talking about things being handed to you, you dumbass. We're talking about a tutorial system to onboard new players so that they can very quickly and easily get into the game and enjoy the game and play the game. Having a tutorial system is not handing things to people. Having a tutorial system is how you teach new people how to play the game. If you had an IQ of more than 2, you would fucking know that. But since you don't, scurry on back to Reddit, you dumbass. Alright, let's get out of here. Go back.
Oxygen.
Ah! Don't drown.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, drop the quartz. Drop the titanium. Drop the lucifers. Alright. Find me some copper. I suppose I could have used my new scanner as well. Oh, by the way, I didn't realize that if I want to use the motors, you have to have them, like, I guess, selected. Because otherwise you swim by default. Which is cool. So it's not like an automatic thing that's always going to burn your batteries. Shame on you for getting me addicted to Starfield, says Lampo Leggins. glad you're having fun. Oh, I got an oxygen bubble here. What's down in here? I don't see anything per se. Definitely no copper. Do, 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 do. I'll grab more quartz. Oh, oh, oh. Copper, wherefore art thou? I may need to use the scanner really quick.
Welcome aboard.
Because I could just turn this on and then turn it off. Oh yeah, see, it shows copper all around me. Specifically out and behind us. There's titanium. Give me a blub. Give me a blub. Splooge that oxygen into my face. Thank you. There's some right there. Oh, I might finally be able to use my Oh, that was dope. But it does use batteries, so... Oh, hello. Anything here I can scan? I wish there was a way to quickly take everything. Is that a battery? Scan, flashlight. Come on now, I'm running out of oxygen. Oh, I'll definitely carry that. Is there any more down in here?
30 seconds.
And you can still pick it up. Nice. So can I use... Nah, you can't. Not while you're carrying something. Okay. I do wish the music looped a little more frequently. That would be...
Welcome aboard.
That would be a piece of feedback I think I would give to the devs as well. Is have the music loop more frequently. Alright. That should give me everything I need. Let me go see if there's any more coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Is there anything in that? Okay, what's going on here? I think the next thing I could do... I've got 2 batteries on me. I probably need to sort out some food and water. Let's do that really quick. Before I do any more exploration. Yeah, I'll take the damage. I don't know what Pent is for. Probably shouldn't pick anymore until I know what it's for. Come here, buddy. I'm not a big fan of catching fish in this game. Oh, I'll definitely grab some more of that copper. Inventory full.
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard.
I don't know what pent is used for. I need to find that out. Waxy shell. Oh, it's probably for acid. I think so, yes, DSM. That's the... So I have 61 power coming in, 18 power being used, but it changes based on day and night. I've already done the first impressions video. Vanessa, I did it yesterday. I will probably do a further thoughts video tomorrow, maybe today when I get home. It just depends on when I get home. Because I definitely feel like now that I know where to find silver and lead, that has changed a little bit of my first impressions. So definitely some more feedback. But I still think the most important thing to take away from my first impressions video is the game needs more tutorials, and I have talked about that throughout this entire morning session as well. I am enjoying the game immensely, but holy shit, does it need more tutorials. Definitely a pressure point for me. But it's early access. Like, that's the kind of stuff that gets found out through feedback from early access players like me. If the company cares to pay attention. Not every company is going to give a shit. Might not be in their vision for the game. I've heard so many people be like, but the first game didn't do it that way. If the first game didn't do it that way, they don't need to do it in the second game. And it's like you're fundamentally misunderstanding the importance of having the sequel be better than the first game. You don't want the second game to be exactly like the first game. You want the first game to iterate upon...
30
Sorry,
seconds.
you want the second game to iterate upon everything the first game did and do it better. And one of the things that is better is how to onboard new players.
Welcome aboard.
Because you obviously want the second game to be more successful than the first game. Especially after all the drama. Detroit says the first game was worse with no quest or guidance. That's the thing. Like this game has to do it better. If they want to achieve greater levels of success, they have to be able to do it better than the first game. Alright, I think I can use one of these little shit things for my... food. I'm gonna take one food with me. Alright, I've got batteries. Uh-oh, where did I put my multi-tool? Equip. Thank you. Okay, I think we're good to go to... Nope, there it is. See how fast that sucker drains my batteries. I do have spare batteries on me, so this is really nice for traveling long distances. There's the hole. Guess I gotta be closer. Oh, fuck me! Oh, fuck me!
Miss Dehema, if I get reset, mirror breach got me. Should have brought flares. Stupid. Had a parasite on it. Full of virus.
Viral replication impact. 30 seconds. These cankers wherever you find them.
Alright, I gotta find oxygen. In search of shadow? What is that voice yelling at me?
Oxygen.
Oh, we're going back down for sure. I wanna kill the rest of that plant. Where's another one of those fuckers at?
The juvenile angel comb is clearing the viral infection. The flow of nutrients into the rock bore below has stopped.
Yeah.
Following the infected rock bore structure may lead to an adult angel comb with useful adaptations.
Okay, following... Okay. I'll do that in a second.
Oxygen.
So I need to follow that down. For an adaptation. Okay. Which way, though? There's an oxygen bubble. Not gonna get it. Hang on, is that the rest of it right over here?
30 seconds.
No, that's a structure. Huh. Well, I don't know what I would be following. That doesn't lead me anywhere. That didn't lead anywhere. Fix mom? Dude, I don't need to hear that kind of shit.
30 seconds.
Well, I am miffed. By where I would potentially need to follow that thing. I don't know. Yeah, Yeah, I don't see anywhere else to follow it. Oh, fucking embers, dude. Huh. Because it, like, told me a tip of, like, but I didn't see anything to follow in there, so... I'm not quite sure what I would be following to find... Alright, where's my habitat? Curious what happens when this thing runs out of batteries, if it automatically prompts you or do you have to manually reload? Might as well grab. I don't need to break any more quartz. It definitely drains more batteries once you have lights turned on. I do want to drain a battery really quick just to see what happens. Come on, drain it. It's almost done. What's up, Celtic? Alright, I think it just went done. So it automatically, it tells me reload. So it's not an automatic thing. But you can reload it as long as you have a battery in your inventory. And then you get here and you pop this into storage. See, those are things like the game never teaches you those things. It never tells you use a charging station to refill your battery. Like, those are the things I'm talking about that need tutorials. Okay. Why is there a fishy in here? Come here. You're going to become dinner. I think it might be time to expand the base. How can I make that? Come on now. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, man, there is some jankiness with getting this where it needs to be. Oh. Doesn't want to do it. I'm wondering if it's because I have those things on the wall.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, I need some more titanium. No! You fucker. Alright, hang on. There's some more right over here, I think. Well, some copper anyway. I'll be fine. If the wall lights up yellow, it's okay. Gotcha.
Oxygen.
Welcome aboard.
Perfect. Now I have a slightly bigger base.
Welcome aboard.
And now I could build some windows. I need glass. Which is quartz, baby! Alright, I'm a big fan of symmetrical, and I don't think these are quite symmetrical. Maybe. Right, straight out. Actually, you know what I should probably do is build another hatch right out the other side. Question is, how do I get that to where it's perfectly symmetrical? I hope that's right. That kind of looks like it's in the middle.
Welcome aboard.
All right. I'll be right back. Alright, we are definitely on board for our picnic at the river. We just got confirmation from our sister, from Christina's sister. She is getting ready right now, which means she'll probably be here in about 45 minutes. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up and go record an additional thoughts video. Because I have some more thoughts on my first impressions. Like, now that I've had some more time on it, I do feel like we made way more progress today over the course of a 3-hour session. That's I have some more thoughts. So I'm gonna go record that, get it out on social media, and then I have to dip out and go make sandwiches, start getting the cooler packed, get all our camping chairs, the hammock, and everything else ready. No afternoon stream today. Maybe an evening stream when I get home. It just depends on how I feel after we get back, what time we get back. I don't know any of those things yet. But I wouldn't count on there being anything today. If there is anything today, it'll be a bonus. More than likely, I'll be back tomorrow morning for more Subnautica 2, and then Conan Exiles in the afternoon. But I'm also debating picking up the early access to what is it called? Forza Horizon 6, which got a 10 out of 10 from IGN, which is very, everybody is raving about it. I could just wait to play the Game Pass version next Tuesday, but it also seems to be like it might be justifiable to spend the $120 to get the early access. I don't know yet. So I don't know what we're doing over the weekend. Definitely going to be more Subnautica 2. Might be some Forza Horizon 6. Anyway, I'm going to go record my second impressions video. I like the title for that, DSM. So I'll see everybody over in that video here in a bit, and then I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Thanks for the super chats from Matt. We had some great conversations earlier today. I'll see you guys